All right, I think I'm live. Hello, hello, all my Zen friends. Welcome, welcome to a special Sunday afternoon session where I'm coming back on to finish out all of the readings from this morning's session. I didn't get to any free readings this morning. I finished up most of donations, just have a couple left, and then I'll do my YouTube channel free readings, and then we'll dive into the free readings for everyone else as well. In the description box of the video, I do have the list of the order in which the readings are going to be completed, so you can see the order and see when yours is coming up. I will post that after I'm done with the stream in the a special pinned post too, so you can find your reading more easily. You'll notice there's no chat in the session. I'm not taking any new questions. I will be back Friday for more free readings at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you're interested, I do have a sale going on my personal recorded readings. So if you're wanting a deep dive personal reading, there's information in the description box of the video. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, we do get together on Thursday nights, both levels, Zen Cricket $2.99, Praying Mantis $7.99 for 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours for readings exclusive. And you have unlimited readings, free readings in these sessions. I limit it to one each, but in that one, you can ask as many as you want. We have oracle readings, past life readings, all sorts of stuff. And then, so if you're interested in more of that information, you can find that link in the description box of the video down below. All right, so let's get into it. So I do have up first will be Maria P. You also had a free reading, so I'll add that on to the tail end of this donation reading, so you don't have to go try to find that. And then if Supernova, if you're watching, um, I saw you had two donations, but I didn't see any questions. So maybe you fell asleep because I know you're on the other side of the world. But if you happen to be awake, I think you have my email address. So if you shoot me an email, I'll watch my emails at the corner of my eye and I will give you those readings. Otherwise, we'll work something out on those two donations. All right. So, Maria P., thank you for your donation via Z PayPal. And let's grab your questions here. There we go. I can see them now. So, you wanted to know for today, what are Wally's feelings and thoughts towards you? All right. Let's find out what is going on in their little, not heart, little, their big mind and their big heart. Um, so let's take a look here. So feelings and thoughts. All right. Well, that's it. All right. And then what is he up to today? Right. Busy, stress. Oh, such is his life right now, right? His life has always been busy. He's been like a constant go, 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 go kind of person, but his stress has increased lately. All right. Um, and then any particular thoughts he has of you, what Spirit would like you to know. Okay. And then what's happening over there on the dark side? You crack me up. All right, let's take a look here. Do that here, do that here, and do that here. All right. Just making sure. I smell a candle burning. Of course, they're burning. I just didn't want to make sure something was on fire. All right. So, what are Wally's feelings and thoughts towards you here? So the feelings, you got the Three of Cups, which is joy and celebration. So those are great feelings, and I like that. I mean, he's having joyful things. I mean, stressful things going on right now, and he's just all over the place. Go, 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 go. So many things. My goodness. But like your text and your little intermittent, connections with you are this place of it puts a smile on his face. It allows them to, um, really uh, have like a break. It's like a little uh, place of peace, a little space in a moment when he reads it, and then he returns back to his stress. But you just bring him joy, and that's great because focusing on the energy that you are, it just helps grow that, and I love that. Um, the thoughts, he does have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Stones, and that is the slowest moving knight out of them all. And so with thoughts, I I I really like this. It's like today that is like I just he likes the slow pace of when you guys are hanging around and when you guys get to have those times. It's like I just like it because like the world comes to a halt. It just becomes like this pocket of stillness, and it's just like somewhere where he can catch his breath. Um, though you do take his breath away. I like that. But there's still these, it's like he can rest and catch his breath. So I like that. And then what is he up to today? Okay, well, this is all the stuff. I got 5 cards for what he's up to today. Yeah, the shaman, energy, energy, go, 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 go. He's in the getting things done mode. He's like, this list isn't going to take care of itself. I've got this to do, this to do, this to do. The shaman card is very divine masculine action, action, action energy. So it is. It feels like it's nonstop. It feels like it's been nonstop since like he left work. I guess if he left work on Friday, it's just go 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 go, fall asleep, wake up, go 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 go, fall asleep, go 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 go, and that's the way today's has been because it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just been his life lately. So what else do we have here? Yeah, we got the Queen of Vessels, the Queen of Cups, and the calling card, which is the Judgment card, but it's also the calling and the Queen of Cups, I feel is that, the emotional feminine energy that's around him on the other side. And the Judgment card is like um it's a higher calling. It's about seeing things from a higher perspective and um they're very emotional right now, that feminine energy. And it's like go, 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 but they have this understanding that I understand where their stress is coming from, and he gets what their fears are. He gets that, where all the drama is coming from, all that stuff that's coming in, um, and so he gets it where it's coming from. He does see it from a different perspective, um, but that is why he's okay with he's got so much to do because he understands. So hopefully that makes sense. She's just got a lot of fear that's coming in here. Yeah. And this drama, the 5 of Wands, and the Death card. So there's a lot of energy that's around the ending and beginning, of what's going on. And so they're focusing in on a lot of trying to make them feel not so scared and that we're going to take care of things and don't worry, because it's like part of her security is in finances and a home and this and that. If that doesn't happen, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Da 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 da. Panic and things. And it's like, calm. Let me show you. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this done. And it's kind of given him an extra, you know, more stress. But he's pouring that stress into action and activity, and that's why he's exhausted because he's just like, I'm trying to make it okay and make her feel safe and all that. And I don't want her to feel, all that because of, not because of me, but because of the situation. So that's what's going on. That's why he's so busy and what's happening there. And then any particular thoughts he has of you? Yeah, the world tree. It's a celebration. It's an ending of an old cycle, a beginning of a new adventure. So the thoughts that they have of that is that, um, they do see you as like a new beginning in their life. But they're also, in the middle of an ending. And they're like, they see that this is ending. This is a phase that not a phase, but a cycle that's ending for them in their life. And they're going to, they want the beginning of the new. And they do see you as that, new beginning kind of energy. And they see that, but that the full card that comes after that is also one without, it's a world of possibilities, not, jumping from one frying pan into another, right? They're wanting, you know, just I'm not sure exactly how I want it to look and what it wants to look like, but I'm just going to allow the journey to unfold without having to put intentions and defining things and naming things and all that. And it's like I just want to be able to have that adventure with you, but not put all that around it, right? And the seven of vessels, yeah, seven of vessels, seven of cups, a lot of different emotions that they feel too, and they realize that it's never boring with you. And there's sometimes uncomfortable emotions, like, when you talk about what you want and those things, it does make them go, what if what do I want? And they feel a little bit of pressure from that. And that's okay. It's part of, building a relationship with someone. But from asking what his thoughts are, the Seven of Cups is, wow, I feel so many different emotions with you that I haven't felt with other people, and great emotions and also challenging emotions. Because you do challenge him a little bit, which is good. He wants to grow. He doesn't want to have a stagnant, relationship with someone. So I like that. It feels positive. Nothing scary. Relax. And then what's happening over there on the dark side? So we kind of talked about that already, but let's see what else here. Yeah, we have the Six of Bows, the Six of Wands. So they do feel here with this victory, they do feel like they're making progress and energy is moving, and it feels like any something that was stagnant is starting to pick up, which I feel puts more things on the to-do list and stuff. So there is some movement, and things are moving on that side, but it's like, oh God, I got to do this now and that now and that now. It's like those things I can do later when that happens. Oh, that's happening. Now I got to do those things, if that makes sense. And then the King of Vessels, I'm sorry, not the King of Vessels, the Knight of Vessels, which is movement of emotion. But the Knight of Cups is also like it's the quest for self-love, and it's, this movement of emotion. So there's a lot of emotional energy that's flying around. And we kind of talked about that in, the other portion where there is a lot of fear and a lot of um, other emotions bubbling to the surface. So that's where we had the drama, Five of Bows, Five of Wands, a lot of drama, a lot of emotional expression, upsets, uh, yelling. Yay. Ace of Bows, Ace of Wands. So this is like that magician card again. A lot of activity. There's just so much that's going on. Um, and he's trying to maintain. He's trying to pocket his child from all of the drama and everything else, and not wanting their life to be impacted. So that's priority. And then he's also trying to, you know, uh, comfort, his future ex-wife, right? On her fears and her stress and different things. And um and he doesn't like to share. He talks a little bit about to you, right? But he doesn't like to burden other people. And so he's being the comforter for everyone else, and um you know and he's holding all his stress in, and that does make it feel more stressful because it's building up inside of him. So it's important, for him to be able to express that, but it's not your responsibility to draw it out. That's up to him to share that too, right? Oh, and so here is your fortune cookie. Oh, I love this. So you've got spirit guides here with assistance, divine guidance, signs and synchronicities, guardian. So you can, like, when you're feeling for him and things are going through, he's going through all that stuff, and you kind of feel that pain in your heart because you're like, I want to help him, but there's really little I can do besides give him some cheerful, things to try to keep him happy, remind him that there is happiness in the world. It's over here, You can also send them love energy and ask spirit guides to, please send this love energy and allow it to surround them and allow their higher self to apply it to their life how they would like. That helps you release it from your heart and it feels like you're doing more. So you can do that as well. So hopefully that helps. That's what they have for the donation for you right now. And then for your free reading, anything Spirit wants you to know about your relationship with Wally. Let's see what else they want you to know. Oh, okay. This is a free reading, and those are the cards. I'm like, all right. I was like, there's more. They're like, no, 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 that's it. That's enough. Yeah, we do have here. So you definitely, this is about, the Four of Wands is the peace of mind, and the Knight of, I'm not Wands, the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They call it the arrows on here. But the Four of Swords is about peace of mind and letting, it's always that letting the expectations go. But the Knight of Arrows is about seeking and seeing things from a higher perspective, higher perspective, right? And with the moon card here, this reflective energy, you can see the full moon reflected in the water, that your relationship with, Wally is a reflection of yourself. And it's going to be reflecting back to you what you want to see about yourself until you see it. And it's an important thing of understanding this clarity, seeing the relationship for more than it than it is in the human world, that there's much more bigger reasons why you guys have been brought together, and it allows you both to see yourself from a higher perspective. It helps shake forward fears, expectations, things that been holding you back in your own life. And so the relationship is not your life. It is a way of expressing your life through it. But I feel like they're bringing the importance back to you, your journey, your adventure. Yeah, it's an important piece of your life, but you were living before the relationship came about, and you'll be living after if a relationship ever ends. Not saying that it will, just saying that they're wanting you to go put it in perspective, see the reflection, and be able to go, yeah, this is about me and my growth and my experiences. Um, they're a part of my life. They're not my life. I am my life. And I feel like that's an important thing to bring in here just to see a high picture, bigger point of view regarding the relationship so that you can um, balance it and give it the proper amount of energy, but not too much energy in your life because you are your life, not them. Right. So hopefully that helps. That just brings a little bit of, perception shift, I guess. All right. So that is what they have for you there. So many blessings to you, Maria. Thank you again for all your donations all the time. I really appreciate you. All right. All right. So that's it for the donations. Um, I will put in here Nova. If you happen to have tuned in since I started, I did get 2 donations from you, but I didn't see any questions. So um, whenever that happens, I know you fall asleep or you got distracted. So if you do have questions, I am keeping an eye on my email. You can email me while I'm still live here and I can circle back around. If not, we'll catch it next time or we can work something out. All right. So I'll get rid of that for now, but I will keep one eye out on my email. All right. So that was it for donations. The rest of the readings will go a little faster because they are free readings. And so we've got the YouTube channel members are up next. And I've got 3 of those. So up first, we have Happy Pill. So Happy Pill, you wanted messages from Spirit on the festival of Holly, Holi. So let's take a look here and see what they want you to know here. Messages from Spirit on the festival. All right. Thank you. What else? Nope. All right, all right. They're like, no, 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 not that one. Anything else? Okay. What a wonderful. Well, your first card, you have the King of Vessels, the King of Cups. And this is this balance between head and heart coming in here. And you even have the Knight of Arrows, the Knight of Swords, which is the Knight of Mind. And that's the quest for seeing things from a higher perspective and a lot of clarity that comes in here. So I feel like the festival, there's a great opportunity to have some balance, to um, and it's almost like connect to spirit and have some knowledge, have some like you can ask for the festival. I'm not familiar with the festival, so my apologies, but I just feel like there's an opportunity to ask of the gods, ask of spirit for clarity around things in your life and to bring you messages. And I feel like you do receive messages during the festival. One of the messages that I feel comes in here has to do with the relationship. The King of Cups represents someone who represents like this um, very compatible individual, someone that can share their heart and has a great mind, can communicate their heart. Someone's not that's not so in their head, they don't know what an emotion is and not so emotional that they're unstable. It's a beautiful thing and you guys fit like a glove kind of energy. But this is the awareness and it could be you get communication from someone during that time or you meet someone during that time, the festival, and but it's someone very compatible. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like a new best friend or reconnecting with a family member you hadn't seen in a long time. But there definitely is this energy of like, wow, just someone that you can really mesh with, um, and communication there. And so there's a spiritual side of it, and then there's the human side of it that I feel is coming in here. So I feel like that's what they have for you right now, Happy Pill. So enjoy your festival. Got to look that up and see what that's about. So I love that. All right. So many blessings to you. And then we have Moonlight. 5, you're up next. So, Moonlight, what's coming for you this upcoming week? All right. Let's see what they want you to know here. Sorry if you hear the doggy upstairs. They're alerting us to something. Danger, danger. No, probably just Amazon or someone outside. All right. So, Moonlight, what's coming up for you this week? So, you've got the King of Arrows. And the King of Arrows is the King of Swords. Look at the kingfisher there. And you have the Forest Lovers coming in here too. A lover's card, right? And so there is this the Forest Lovers is like emotional choice that's coming in here. And the King of Arrows is all about the mind. The king all the kings get a second portion of arrows in this case or air. So they're the big thinkers. It's like getting stuck in our mind and possibly like overthinking. And the Forest Lovers is about emotional choice. And so it's like you're being pulled in some directions here of um, decisions that have to be made. And I feel like there's some events that are coming in that are because I feel like 3 things that are taking you really into your mind and overthinking it. Because it's like I really got to make sure and rehashing and replaying it and kind of investing a little too much mental energy in these 3 things that happen. And the emotional center, the heart, it's almost like saying close your eyes and open your heart in these decisions so that you can get so much out of your mind because you're really in a big mental space next week of instead of being in your heart, you're in your head. And it's important for you to balance and step into your heart and take a deep breath and step back. And then you have clarity. You have the best of both worlds. Then you've got all your mind working with all its information. Then you have the heart that's bringing you in intuitive information and the emotional side of things too. So I like that with these decisions, but I feel like 3 things that happen Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's almost like it's split out. They're not all happening at the same time, thank goodness, but it's like, let's say on Monday you have something like, okay, you have Tuesday to work it out. Then Wednesday something comes up, like, and then you have Thursday to work it out. Then something comes on Friday, and then you have all weekend to work that one out. So I like it for you. It's good. It's kind of like this. We have this huge, of course, Virgo full moon lunar eclipse on Thursday into Friday, which all that energy has been impacting us for a while, but it's really intense, which is endings and beginnings. That's why I feel like you have these choices to make that come up next week. And I don't feel like they're overall all the same thing. Maybe one's about with a person, one's about with a situation, one's about an event kind of thing. It's not, all about the same person or same thing. It's all three different kind of things, right? So hopefully that helps me, Mike. That's what they have for you. You got it though. You'll handle it as long as you know going into it. Like, oh, yep. Let me be aware of how much I'm in my head and how much I'm, balancing it with my heart too. All right, so many blessings. And then Lucky, you are up. So will a new adventure prove to be profitable once you start beach combing? Just an idea now. I don't know. Will it be successful? All right. You'll definitely be calm hearing all those ocean waves along the beach and getting some sun and feeling the breeze. But let's see about success on it. About profit, because it's all about, is it going to be worth my time financially to do the beach combing, right? No. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. You got the three of bows, the three of wands, which is all about with new information choosing to go a different direction. The seven of pentacles, seven of stones in this one is about, the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. But it's also this energy of, when you start to see the fruit grow on the tree, you want to go a different route. So both of those energies are about, it's not going to be profitable enough where you stick with it by itself. You'll have to take a different route, or you choose to take a different route because you don't like the fruit of it there. So it's a nice little break, but I don't feel like it's going to be the end all be all for you. So I'm sorry. I know. I want to find the diamond, and then, the diamond ring that's 100 carats and be set for life. No, not today. All right. So that's what they have for you, Lucky. So many blessings to you. All right. So that was it for the YouTube channel members. And now we'll move into the other free readings. And up first, we have. Oh, I just realized I didn't put someone's name on my little list here. So that's why I watched the list here. Let me just make sure. Up first will be Patricia. So we will, oops. Okay, there we go. I'll have to update that in the description box too. All right. So Patricia, you say you keep seeing Murray, the last name of your godmother, who is passed, and a guy from a long time ago. What's spirit trying to tell you here, right? So we'll dive into that. In fact, I want to add this other person's name, Benita Bala. I left your name out. I'm so sorry if you're watching. Let me get into the description here and put it in here in case you pop in. I don't want you to think that we missed you here. We are going to get you in there. All right. We'll save that there. Okay. I think that worked. All right. So, Patricia, what is Spirit wanting you to know here? Why do you keep seeing the name of your godmother? I think that's one. And then the guy from a long time ago. All right. So, the Murray, why are you seeing that here? Got the seven of bows. Seven of bows, the seven of wands. I feel like here that your godmother is bringing you this message here, because this is about shine bright, baby, shine bright. Do not dim your light. Don't ask permission to shine. Be you. Stand on a hill. Be yourself. You are to be celebrated. You are to be seen. You are to stand out. Don't shrink. Don't let fear keep you from stepping out and being yourself and expressing the stuff that the way you want to. She's very supportive. She's been by your side since she moved out of her body, supporting you, sending you love energy, sending you messages. She's always there. She hears you talking to her. And she's like, I know you get my messages, but I talk to you a lot. So she's also telling you in a way, I'm sending you all these messages to let you know I'm around you. And if you want to talk more and hear from me, you can in dreams. I touch your head with memories when you're not thinking of me, bringing things up, but I'm with you and I'm supporting you. And I love that message from her for you. And then why this guy from the past? What's this about? The 10 of stones, the 10 of pentacles. There is this energy. um, and this is like this, because the 10 of pentacles is about partnership. It's about fullness of the outside life. And, it is about relationships. And I feel like um, the guy from a long time ago, you keep on seeing them come up here because I feel like you have opportunity for a relationship coming up. In a way, they're kind of showing you that it's like opportunities that you feel were lost. Like, I wonder what would have happened. I wonder if I would have said something. I wonder if we would have done this, we'd have done that, where we'd be today. And, there's kind of that energy. And maybe if it's not consciously, it's subconsciously bubbling down here. But I feel like it's coming up to prepare you to go, yeah, because I feel like you're going to be drawn to someone and you're going to be like, no, I don't want to speak up. But then you're going to remember them and go, I don't want to go through that again where I might think of like, what if I lose an opportunity? What do I have to lose? And I feel like both of this with your godmother saying, "Shine bright, step forward, be yourself, don't dim your light." This is like, step forward. If you are attracted to someone, just go up and talk to them. Just say, "Hi, how are you? I saw you over there, and I thought I'd just say hi and introduce myself, and let it go from there." And it's like, oh my god, I know I never would have done that. In parties or bars or anywhere, I'd be like, "Oh, no. I'm gonna send out energy and draw them to me. If it's meant for me, they'll come to me." And it's like, this is like, no, you're being nudged to go, "You act. It's okay. You can speak up. You can reach out. You can initiate contact with people." So I like that for you. Alright, so that's what they have for you, Patricia. So many blessings to you. And then Victoria Huber-Ramirez, you're up. Good morning to you. What is coming towards you this upcoming week? All right. What is coming up for you this upcoming week? All right. That and this one. What does Spirit want you to know? All right. You have the King of Pentacles and the Death card. It's okay. It's not bad. It's called the Journey in this deck. It's less intimidating, right? But there is this. I feel like there's an ending and beginning that's coming up for you this week. It's significant being a major arcana here, but I like that they also gave you the King of Pentacles, the King of Stones, because that is about abundance, fullness. Um, it's like reward. So the ending and beginning is good for you, is what this energy is saying. It's beneficial for you and it brings you more completion, more fullness of life because of it. So I know it's hard. It's like almost getting like the Tower card where it's like, oh my gosh, it's happening for you. This ending and beginning, this rebirth is happening for you to help move you forward towards something more in alignment with to which makes you feel full and more whole as well. So I like that for you. Nothing to be afraid of. It's significant though, being a major arcana. It's not just like oh, this little thing happened. It's like a big switch. And that's good. It's good for you though. So just, I know it's hard when the tower's burning down to go, oh, this is for me. Because you're like, not my lovely um condemned tower that no one could live in anyway because the gas leaked and the roof leaked and the plumbing was shot and there's no heating and but now that it's crumbled and it's removed, it's replaced with four new towers with walls and a castle inside. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. If I knew that that's what was going to replace the tower burning down, I would be so okay with it. Well, that's why they're telling you before it's happening. You're going to get a big tower and all four towers and a palace in the walls. It's worth it. So hang in there as you see this change happening. You'll see the benefit later for it. Okay. Right, that's what they have for you, Victoria. So many blessings to you. And then Benita Bala. So sorry, I left off your name if you didn't see it there. I've added it in now. Um, so you want to know, what does Sean like about you? All right. So let's take a look here. The things we like about others are because we recognize the things we like in ourselves in them. The things that irritate us about other people also works the same way. So when we're asking about what, Sean likes about you, just know it's also what they like about themselves. I know, right? You have the ace of arrows, the ace of swords, the breath of life. So one of the things they like about you is your perspective on life, and the wheel of fortune here too, which is the tune of for you. And when we have that combination, these two together, with the endings and beginnings, the 10 being the wheel of fortune and the ace being the one, I I one of the things they admire and like about you is your how you handle change, how you handle endings and beginnings, and they just have this sense of knowing that you've overcome a lot of things, and you, rather than letting things get you down into a downward spiral, it's kind of like you have a positive attitude. You're just like, you know what? That just means this, and I feel like you are able to find the silver lining in things. And they really like that because I feel like they come from a background of a lot of negativity around them where everyone chooses, oh God, that means this. Oh no, people that always jump to the lower vibration and things, but you have this, I'm going to look at the brighter side because I'm tired of feeling that way. And so you have this natural sense of joy and light and brightness and positivity. You're not like a Pollyanna kind of energy where it's just like, I don't care, everything's great. It's like, no, yeah, that can suck, but also look at how this helps us, and let's choose a positive attitude. And you have a positive attitude energy, and that's one of the things that really sets you apart from others. That's not the only thing that he likes about you, but he recognizes that. So I like that for you. All right, so that's what they have for you, Benita. So many blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, I don't think I. Hopefully, I didn't do this a whole lot. I think I grabbed the top name on these little screenshots, but I left off someone else's name too. I am just failing today. Sorry, I'm so close to the microphone. Didn't mean to talk that loud. So, Swaroop Bobby, let me put your name in here too. So, Carmeldeamon is up next, and then Swaroop Bobby. I tell you what, maybe it's because I haven't eaten yet. My stomach's starting to eat on my brain. Okay. And it's Swaroop in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle, right? All right. So Carmeldeamon, 24, you're up. So you want to know, is that DL's current feelings and intentions towards you? Let's take a look here. DL's current feelings and intentions towards you. All right. So those are the feelings. What is the intentions? Feelings they have here. We've got the 5 of arrows. Frustration are their feelings towards you, but it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. The frustrating thing is that they have this inner conflict between their head and their heart going on here. So, their heart is attracted to you. It's like a little puppy that wants to play with you. It's like, I want to go. And the mind's like, no, because there's been a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of, stuff that they've gone through. And their mind is like, I'm not letting you just run willy nilly out there, heart, and feel feelings and get hurt. I am going to control your interactions until I can trust you. The mind doesn't trust his mind doesn't trust or their mind doesn't trust their heart, right? And so it's keeping it caged and keeping it in a kennel because last time they left and let the heart have its own, it peed on the floor like a little puppy and it chewed on the couch. It's like, no, no more. So, they do have that attraction, but just know that there's these fears, these mindsets that hold them back from sharing that and just letting their heart just go where it wants to go. It's very controlled emotional sharing, if that makes sense. Their intentions, we got the temperance card, and temperance is normally 2 cups and it's alchemy going back and forth, which is their intentions are to patiently, slowly move forward and seeing what unfolds and seeing if the gold appears. That's what the alchemy is. It's you put a base metal and put some magic and you go back and forth, and slowly as it goes back and forth between the 2 cups, magic is happening. It's slowly transforming it to eventually one day it turns to gold. And so they're not in a rush. Their intentions are not a rush into anything. And that has to do with their fears, of course, taking their time, building that trust, making sure that it's going to go and that it's safe to let their heart be shared. And so it's a very, very slow process with this. Um, and I don't, I feel like they know that the intention is that someday it could turn to gold, but I need to see if it will. And that's that trust that they have to kind of build and have unfold there. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's what they have for you right now, Carmel. So hang in there. Ugh, you're so much more patient than me, I tell you. They'd be out the door a long time ago. All right, much love to you. And then Swaroop Bobby, you're up next. So you would like some a career reading, please. Any new job coming this month? All right, so based on current energies, any new job coming this month, and what else do they want you to know? Excuse me, I'm just going to take a quick sip here. Getting parched. All right, a new job coming here. You got the Four of Vessels, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is this boredom energy that comes in here. And, you know, it does feel like you get a job offer, but it's not something that's you're excited about. It's like, okay, it's a job. Um, that's what this Four of Cups is. It's emotional stability, and we can, in our journey of emotions, when we have like a shaking and a rattling of emotions, then we reach a balance that feels good for us, but then becomes stagnant. And then we have more shaking and rattling, and then we have balance again. It's all about growth and expansion. And this, with where you're looking in the kind of jobs that you're looking for, they're just the same old boring jobs you had before. And it's like your heart is going, no, not one of those jobs again. Let's see what else they want you to know about career here. Yeah, you get the 7 of Stones. 7 of Pentacles, which is the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit, but also when you start to see the fruit of your labor, you're just like, "That again?" I didn't realize I planted that apple tree again. I really wanted guacamole, really wanted an avocado tree. That's really what I'm wanting in life. And so all this is about, changing the direction on what you're looking for. If you have like a job search engine you're using and you put in the filter of the jobs that you're looking for, it's like your heart is saying, "Don't do that." There's jobs out there that I would really enjoy more than those old, boring things that don't bring me fulfillment. I wanna follow your joy. And I feel like that's the big piece of your career reading is like, and I feel like we get this, in a lot of your readings. It's like, don't That's why things aren't working out. That's why you can't find jobs. That's why you can't keep jobs in those and they close down or eliminate positions or they're like, it's not a good fit or whatever because it's not a good fit anymore. Your heart is like, please, no, don't put me into that torture anymore. I want something new, something different. So see what's out there. Look beyond the walls, the box that you've put yourself in, and see what's out there. Even if it takes some extra training or something. It's like, where follow your heart, follow your joys. I feel like a big message for you. All right. So that's what they have for you, Swarp. I know it's scary and it's we end up going, I'd rather go be bored in something I feel safe in than try something new and chance of failing. Yeah, don't worry about it. Have fun. All right. So that's what they have for you, my dear. So many blessings to you. Okay, good. I was just making sure I got everyone else's name on there. All right. And then up next, so Melissa Hodsick. Um, I did answer your question already when you posted that in yesterday's morning session. I realized it was a 5-hour session. So if you check the description box of the video of this video, I've put the timestamp and the link to the video so you can go directly to your reading. And also in the video itself, I put in the comments, I put your name with the timestamp so you can just click on it there too. It'll take you right to it. Um, so I did that already for you. I recognized your question. I'm like, that was a great question. And I love the message. So rather than just conserving my energy, because I'd done a lot of readings this weekend, I found it. I can find readings pretty quickly. So if anyone ever can't find their reading and they know they put the question, just comment on the video and say, I can't find mine. I'll find it for you. Like, because I know how I do readings and I can usually, it took me like literally um, 15 seconds to find it. Because I knew I put in the chat when I started free reading, so I knew that, and then I looked and I saw you were, like, a couple in, and I'm like, "Boom, boom, boom," and I'm like, "Oh, there she is." It didn't take me long at all. Spirit probably guided me too. I know. Alright. So, enjoy your reading, Melissa. Okay. And then up next, we got Livier Vergara. Hello, hello. Good to see you, my friend. All right. You want to know, will you have the support to move to another place? Could it be this year or further to next year? All right. So, will you have support to move to another place? Okay. And then, nope, none of those. This year or further to next year? Can you tell me about timing? All right. So, will you have support? Yeah, you have the Knight of Vessels, knights in shining armor. I like that. Normally, it's someone on a knight on a horse, so that does tell me you do have people who will come and support you. The knights, those royal knights, will help you with your move. So I like that. And could it be this year or further next year? With the Temperance and the Patience card, yeah, I feel like it's more later than sooner with that because it's the alchemy, the slowly unfolding of it. So, based on current energy anyway, it's more later this year into next year. So it's more the further than it is the sooner coming in there. That's based on current energies. You can evaluate if we talk about energy all the time, right? And that's why when they're saying it doesn't have to be later in next year, it could be sooner, but our energy is what controls all that, right? If I'm focusing on, I want to move to somewhere new, I need to move somewhere new, I fear I won't be able to move somewhere new, that energy is energy of lack. Want and need is lack, where gratitude is an energy of have, because we're grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for what I have had. And what I mean by that is that we look at what am I grateful for in the place that I live now, and what am I grateful for the places that I've lived before, and even around the support. I'm grateful for the what support do you have now? I'm grateful for this and this, and it's sincere gratitude, not just making stuff up, right? Sincere gratitude. I am grateful for that. I am grateful for that. And what's the support I had in the past? I'm so grateful when I needed help. These people helped me. And I'm so grateful for this. That draws in and has our energy equal to be able to receive. And it also speeds things up to come sooner versus when I focus on fears and want and need, it slows it down and it keeps it further away from me instead. So hopefully that helps, Livier. That's what they have for you right now. So many blessings. All right. And then we have Emma M. So your question is, what are, sorry, I need to get my glasses. MO's feelings towards you. So what are MO's feelings towards you? Let's take a look here. What are MO's feelings towards you? That one. Okay, and that one. Current feelings. All right. So you do have here the Page of Cups and the High Priestess. They call it the seer in here, but the High Priestess. Page of Vessels, that is like a high love, a newer love. So they definitely, there's emotion here with this otter. I love otters. Page of Vessels. And the energy I'm picking up from this is that they look at you as you are not you are not normal. That is funny. And they mean it in a good way though with this Page of Cups because it's like you're a whole nother level. Because if you look at the Ace of Cups to the 10 of Cups, that's that first, and this page is like the, you know, you could look at it as like the jack maybe in, cards, but it's the number 11. It's another level above. Like on a scale to 1 to 10, you're an 11, baby. And I like that. There's that, emotional, it's how they feel. And the High Priestess card here, this does tell me, they see you as someone that holds a lot of emotion, but this is part of that not normal too. They recognize your spiritual energy. They recognize your empathic energy. Like you feel other people's emotions, and you're very. Uh, I feel like you get clear messages on what's going on with people, and you even get the whys behind it at times when you want to. And I feel like they recognize that. That's part of, again, why they feel you're not normal because they're like, you would be someone that would be like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "Yeah, why?" And they're all smiling. I don't know. You just kind of feel like you're a little uh, down. And they're like, can you tell that? Because they're putting on the smile, but you can do that. And I feel like they've known that or they see that or somehow sense that about you. And I like that. So that's what I feel is coming in right now for you, Emma. So hopefully that helps. Many blessings. And then MMC, you'd like a general reading for the next 72 hours. What does Spirit want you to know? What's happening over the next 72 hours? Okay, thank you. What else? All right. So you've got some decisions that are coming up here. You do have the Two of Swords, which is about deciding, balancing, trying to figure something out here. And it is the battle between the head and the heart. One side of the scale is the brain, the other side of the scale is the heart, and trying to figure things out. Now, Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears, and seeing the progression and the movement from apprentice to master. This progression, this movement, this change energy here in the outside world. And I just feel like Spirit is saying that with this decision that you have to make regarding the outside world, and it's almost like, do I stay or do I go? Do I make this move? Do I make this move? To close your eyes, they have the blindfold on, which is a message of close your eyes and open your heart so that you can not just be led by your logical mind that takes you into existing, but that you can follow your heart that takes you into something that feels like living. And um and the the mind can bully the heart because the heart's made choices in the past that got us in trouble, because it just willy-nilly, if you let your heart make all the decisions, it doesn't make smart decisions, it makes emotional decisions. But if you can get a nice balance between the head and the heart, where the heart wants this, but the mind will support it and go, well, not let's not leap into that, but we can build toward that. I can support you, but if the heart is like, no, I don't want to support, it'll imprison the heart and go, well, you need to calm down. But then we can stay imprisoned where we're calmed down now. You can let me out. No, I think we'll just stay here. I feel safer here. And this is releasing the heart from the mental trap and allowing them to bond together and walk together. We can make emotional decisions with logic, and awareness, not out of fear, but out of awareness, as well. So I feel like that's the big thing that they want you to know with what's coming up in the next 72 hours. All right. So many blessings to you, MMC. All right. Let me make sure here. All right. Yep. So I got everyone else listed. Good. Now, so I just got three more. So hang in there, everybody. So Macaroni, you are up next. Will you get a job offer this next week? All right. Let's take a look here. Boom, boom, boom. Three cards came flying out. You do have the Knight of Stones, the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight out of them all. Let's see what else we have here. You got the Three of Stones, the Three of Pentacles, creativity, being true to your authentic self energy, and you have the Death card. Which is they call it the journey card, which is about rebirth, endings, and new beginnings, not the end of all jobs. So I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles here, things have been slow going. And yes, you're going to get a job offer next week, just to let you know, with this death card, which is a new birth, right? Um, but they wanted to let you know too, with the Knight of Pentacles, that it's been happening slow and it's been slow going because with this creativity, the Three of Pentacles, somewhere where you could let your talents be seen, that will allow you to express your talents. It will allow you to grow and be true to you instead of, and so you've been kind of being spared places that would more like put a thumb on you and suppress you instead of expand you. And so it's been a time, because this is a transitional time of endings and beginnings for you, because just the old ways weren't working anymore, and you were on a downward spiral, and so they had to put a stop to it all, and they were like, we're not going to have you go back into those. It's like you were working as a miner, working in the caves, doing all that, and like that's going to kill you. So either going to crumble you or you're going to die from some, gas leak, natural gas leak. They're like, we're sparing you from a death by having you have a rebirth into something new and something different. So just know that this has been happening on purpose for you, but I do feel like you'll get a job offer next week. So, but it's been happening for you. Okay. All right. So that's what they have for you, Macaroni. And then we have Vidhi Jalan. Hello, hello. So at the moment, you're very confused if you should continue to look for a job or work on starting something of your own. You've been looking for a job for quite some time, but no progress. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see what guidance they will give you here. All right. So what is for your highest experience? What advice that can they give you on this search here? All right. So you do have the Page of Bows, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Bows, Six of Wands, abundance and victory. So, you know, this is the Page of Wands is about, taking energy to a new level. It is about new passion, um, and new victory with the Six of Bows, and they call it abundance here. So I like that, and it's like whatever you focus your energy is what's going to grow and expand here. And I feel like just keep going. There's like this perseverance energy that I have here, and it's like what I see for you. And is this this feels familiar, and hopefully this was your reading. Maybe they're bringing it back to my head. I'm just going to say it because it feels like there's this finding a job. You'll find one, but it's not a job that's your career. It's finding a job that pays enough to be able to have to keep your sustenance going while you create your own business and you create all that. And it's a lot of work, but you've got tons of energy and time, right? Yeah, even on the bottom of the deck, you have the world card. And the world card is this energy of, an ending of a cycle, beginning of a new adventure. And I just feel like that's the thing to happen here. It's like finding something that will bring in income, but you're not like um you're not living to work, right? Your purpose of life isn't to work. You're working so that you can live and follow your dreams. And there's a difference there, right? And that's what I feel like with this is that it's keep going. You're so close to finding a job, but the job that you're looking for isn't going to be like, "Oh, that's the lifetime, my dream of a lifetime job I'm looking for." It's like, no, you're going to create the job of a lifetime for you by creating your own business and creating your own. It's, you know, knowing that it's just a place of income. It's not going to need to be an exciting job. It's not going to need to be a challenging job. And in fact, I feel it's like on the opposite side of that. I want to find a job that um, is not going to take a lot of my mental energy, so that when I'm done with work, I have all the mental energy, a lot of it left over for my dream, right? And that's the kind of energy that I feel is coming in here, and what I'm looking for you there. So hopefully that helps. And um, I feel like when you have that energy and you know it, then rather than, be aware of the energy of want and need and fear, because want and need is lack energy. It's like, I don't have something, so I want it. I don't have something, so I need it. Gratitude energy is all about having energy because you can be grateful for the jobs that you've had. If you don't have a job now, if you have a job now, you can be thankful for the job. What am I thankful for in the job I have now? What am I thankful for the jobs that I have had and sincerely thankful for? And then the gratitude for those is what draws in things that match that, right? And, releasing all that because all that energy pushes things away from us instead of draws it to us. So if we feel like things have been pushed away, we're looking for like, okay, what's the end all be all job? And it's like, no, this energy is like, I'm grateful. Thank you, creator, for a job that will pay me well enough and I don't have to invest a lot of physical, mental energy into it. I can go in, I do it, and then I go live my dream. Um, and that's, that gratitude around that is what can draw it towards you. So that's what I feel they have there for you, Vidhi. So hang in there, my dear. Many blessings to you. I feel like you're so close to having something come in there. All right. All right. And then faith and love. You are last but not leastly for here. And thank you for your donation earlier today. All right. And you want to know, will you be? Oh, yeah. I was reading over some of the comments that I didn't catch while I was in the chat. You're like, yeah, this taught me a lot of patience, but I'm not patient, a patient person. And I'm like, I get that. So, will you be in a long term romantic relationship this year? So, that's a good question to ask. Let's shuffle up here. Let's see what we got here. Based on current energies, will you be in a long term relationship this year? I feel like you get 3 cards here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. 3 of arrows. That's expectations equal disappointment. We'll see what the other cards are here. So far, that would be like a based on current energy, no. But we got the shaman card, which is brings in a little gleam of hope because that's we're the creators of our life. We're the ones. Our energy is what draws things in. Let's see. The third card is here. Got the page of stones, the page of pentacles that comes in here. So, you know, that page of pentacles, that's about a new opportunity that opens up in the outside world, right? And um, the 3 of arrows, we had that before in your donation reading, right? About the fear of being heartbroken. That's like a big barrier that's here. And um, so in your current relationship, the current one, it is this energy that's going to stand in your way, and that would keep you from having a long-term romantic relationship this year. It's very, um, I want to say undecided, but spirit is wanting me to use more the word like an aimless relationship. And um, they're like, your spirit guides are funny, but how the 3 arrows hit the target here. Um, if you don't know where you're aiming, you can't hit the target, right? And that's what I feel the energy from the relationship that you're in. It's not a long-term or short-term relationship, it's an aimless relationship. And with that shaman card, it's like your energy, you can make a choice and it's within your power to say, all right, you know what? You've told me that I'm too good for you. I deserve something else, that you're afraid of being hurt and you're all this. You know what? You've convinced me. Thank you. And I'm going to let you go because I don't feel like you want to be with me. And, and that's okay. I can do that. That's what you can do with the shaman card. And then there's a new opportunity that opens up that can lead to a long-term relationship, right? And yeah, we love people and we love the potential of who someone could be, but that doesn't mean that's who they're going to be, right? And so I feel like you're at a decision point with this because you have I don't know, can you see this? Kind of. It's like, we'll do it like this, like this. Here you go. So this is your shaman in the middle. And you have the page of pentacles on one side as an option, and then the 3 of, swords, the expectations equal disappointment and the fear energy on the other. And you're at a decision point. Am I willing to be in a relationship as it is for a long term? Or, you know, what if this is there's a movie, As Good as It Gets, right? What if this is as good as it gets? And it's like it doesn't, right? And so you can look at that and you can contemplate it and you can chat about it and you can talk to them about it. And have them get real honest about, is this something that you would ever want? And do you feel like to overcome these fears and to overcome these things, what are you willing to put in energy and effort to like it was my third relationship. I had big mistrust issues um in my life. And in my third relationship when we were starting and I'd be like, "Why are there 2 glasses in your sink?" "Why are there 2 towels in your bathroom?" "Who was over here?" I mean, accusatory fun things, right? Insecurities, blah, throwing up over everyone. And they were like, um, "You need to go get counseling, and you need to deal with this because if you don't, this ain't gonna last." And it was like, "Wow." But I did. I went to counseling. I dealt with my trust issues and went through those things. We didn't end up lasting, about 3 years, which was good. That was about my longest. 3 years or 1 year is usually how long. 3 or 1 year is how my relationship lasted. They were never 2 years. They were either a year or 3 years. That was it. I had a cycle, which I also broke. Been single for over 10 years now. But there's this energy here of, are they willing to do this stuff? Are you gonna put in the energy? You've been putting in the energy, you've been putting in the effort to transform and do those things. You deserve to be with someone who wants to put in that same amount of effort. And so there can be a hard discussion, it's a loving discussion, and it's an honest discussion. Um, but if they're not willing to do it and they're like, "I don't know," then you're like, 3 years, right? If you don't know by now, then you like, if you don't know me by now, you'll never really know me, that song. It's like, if you don't know by now, that tells me what I need to know, right? So, hopefully that helps faith and love. I know it's not a fun place to be in, but you do deserve to be in a relationship with someone that gives as much as you do, right? So, right. So that's what they have for you, my dear. Hang in there. Much love to you. And thank you guys so much for all of your thumbs up. Just tell me you're enjoying the free readings, you're enjoying the channel. It helps spread the Zen love. And thank you for being part of the love tsunami. I appreciate that. And thanks for your thirst for spirit. I will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. for more free readings. If you're interested, I do offer personal readings and some other things. There's information down in the description box. They're on sale this month, so it's a good time for this for you. And also, I have YouTube channel members. We get together on Thursday night for 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours, and that's both Zen Cricket at $2.99 a month, Praying Mantis at $7.99 a month, and and then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoons after my live sessions, I have a special session with my Praying Mantis members. And then my Praying Mantis members also get advanced access to all the free content I put out. So if you're looking for some more messages from Spirit, check out my main page at the top. It's new for 2025. There's a lot of playlists, full moon, new moon, when the zodiac changes, sun signs. We have Zen Gate portals every month, weekly Zen Byte videos. We've got quest videos. We got next week, we have our spring and fall equinox readings coming out for each element. Also, I have a 2025 energy forecast for each individual zodiac sign. And so all that is free. It's all on my main page too. If you're looking for more messages from Spirit, feel free to partake. Right, everybody? Remember, as we're going through our adventure every second of every day of our lives, we truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. And remember, as you're going through your daily lives, remember to have fun, remember to play, remember to laugh. Because Spirit is asking me lately, why are we being so serious? We're here to play on the playground. So play, 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 and have fun. Right. Much love. We'll see you soon.